Have you ever looked up at the sky and wondered when the future would finally arrive? Not the future we see in movies, but the future where cars actually leave the road and take to the air. Well, 2026 is the year that dream finally breaks free from the runway. Not as a prototype locked inside a lab, not as a CGI demo in a tech conference, but as the world's first certified flying car operating in the real world today. We're going to take you inside its design, technology, safety systems, and the rules that make it legal. And trust me, the engineering here feels almost impossible. This isn't sci-fi anymore. For decades, the idea of a flying car sounded like something from Back to the Future, but aviation quietly evolved. Battery technology matured, electric propulsion became reliable, and software finally became smart enough to stabilize vehicles in the sky. So in 2026, a breakthrough happened. A street-legal car that can also take off vertically, transition into flight, cruise silently over traffic, and land again, all while meeting aviation safety standards. Not a helicopter, not a drone, a true hybrid, car on the road, aircraft in the air. So what is a flying car? Let's clarify something. A lot of companies call their aircraft flying cars, but most of them can't actually drive on normal roads still. 2026 model can. It has 4 wheels, headlights, indicators, mirrors, crash-rated passenger cabin, road registration, and aviation certification on the ground. It behaves like a sleek electric car. In the air, it converts into a VTOL aircraft, vertical takeoff and landing. The transformation system is where the engineering gets insane. The impossible engineering when the pilot activates flight mode. Hidden lift rotors rise from the body, rear propulsion fans extend, aerodynamic wings deploy from panels, control systems switch to aviation mode. The entire process takes around 20 to 30 seconds. Every moving part is triple redundant. If one actuator fails, another takes over. If 2 fail, a safety mode prevents takeoff, because in aviation, failure's not an option. Specs that don't sound real, but are. Here are the realistic numbers you can expect from a 2026 flying car. Top airspeed, approximately 150 to 200 kilometers per hour, 93 to 124 miles per hour range, 160 to 250 kilometers in the air depending on payload, road range, 300 to 400 kilometers electric max altitude, 1,500 to 3,000 feet for urban air corridors, noise level, 60 to 70 decibels, quieter than a helicopter. Passenger capacity, 2 people, pilot plus passenger or autonomous flight where allowed. Weight, around 800 to 1,200 kilograms, thanks to lightweight composites. And yes, parachute-style airframe recovery is built in for worst-case emergencies. Power and propulsion. How does it fly? The 2026 design typically uses a hybrid electric system, the ground pure electric drive. In the air, electric lift propulsion powered by batteries plus range-extending generator or high-density batteries alone. Why hybrid? Because battery energy density is still catching up. Hybrid ensures safe range even with wind or detours. Multiple independent battery packs power each rotor, so one failure can't bring the aircraft down. This is aviation-grade redundancy, not consumer electronics. Safety first, because the sky is unforgiving. Flying cars follow civil aviation certification, meaning structural stress testing, rotor failure simulation, battery thermal runaway protection, emergency landing capability, autonomous stabilization and flight control, collision avoidance software, remote monitoring. Plus, the vehicle can glide or descend safely even if power is lost. No risky stunts, no pilot cowboy nonsense. This is regulated, controlled, and verified aviation. Who can fly it? Here's the honest truth. You can't just buy one and take off like a video game to operate it. You need a pilot license, usually light sport or a VTOL certified, a driver's license, training on the vehicle's unique systems, and in many cities, flying is restricted to designated air corridors. Think of it like invisible sky roads monitored by air traffic control and AI-based systems. This keeps noise predictable, routes organized, the sky safe. Where can you actually use it? In 2026, the rollout is realistic, not worldwide chaos. Expect operation in select U.S. states, UAE, Saudi regions, parts of Europe, Singapore, Japan. Test zones always under strict aviation authority rules. Use cases include avoiding long-distance traffic, medical response, business travel between nearby cities, remote area access. This is not for buzzing over crowded neighborhoods for fun. Regulators won't allow that, and honestly, they shouldn't. The price tag, here's the part most people don't like. $300,000 to $700,000 plus. Yup, supercar money. But remember, the first smartphones were expensive too. Early EVs cost a fortune. Technology scales, mass production improves, prices fall, and flying taxis based on similar tech will let people ride without owning one. Think Uber, but in the sky. Maintenance and real-world challenges. Flying cars require aviation-grade inspections, part replacement cycles, certified mechanics, and the biggest challenges aren't even technical. They're regulations, noise management, air traffic systems, public trust, insurance, infrastructure for safe landing pads. But progress is real, not theoretical. Governments are already writing the rules. Impact on daily life. Imagine this future. You live 120 kilometers from your office? That's a 2-hour drive. Or a 25-minute skyhop. Emergency doctors reach patients faster. Logistics between cities become smoother. Coastal or mountain regions gain safer access. And yes, commuting changes forever. Will everyone own one? No. And honestly, that's okay, just like not everyone owns a yacht or a helicopter. But we all benefit from aviation infrastructure. Flying cars will start as premium, regulated aviation vehicles. Then costs drop, noise drops, safety improves, autonomy becomes standard eventually. They may become as normal as SUVs today. Why 2026 matters? 2026 isn't the year flying cars suddenly fill the skies. The year the barrier finally breaks. The year when certified road legal vehicles begin operating in the real world. Not prototypes, not demos. And once history cracks open that door, it never closes again. The future lifts off. Look at the sky within the next decade. You won't just see birds and planes. You'll see quiet electric craft gliding above traffic, safely, intelligently, efficiently, and somewhere in that sky, the world's first true flying car will be leading the way. The future didn't arrive with a bang. It arrived with a soft whisper of electric rotors, lifting humanity one step closer to the world we always imagined.